Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pay homage to the Blessed One. Dear friends, today, May 26, at Brahma Vihara Meditation Center. So, I'd like to deliver a talk from Majjhima Nikaya, the middle link saying, Sutta number 19, and Dvedhavitakka Sutta. So Dveda means two kinds. Vitakka means thought. So two kinds of thought. So in these suttas you will see how Blessed One meditate and he experienced and he became enlightenment, and after that he could see how many times was he born in the first, and how did he experience the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. So he explained all here. So I think that Bill, right? Yeah. Bill, as you said, you were practicing meditation a long time, right?
Right.
And what kinds of meditation did you practice?
Well, transcendental meditation for the most part. That's the first discipline that I was taught in, but since then it's been guided meditations of various disciplines throughout. I always gravitate back to what I was first taught.
And how about this, Rose? Same, right?
Yes, the same, not nearly as disciplined, not nearly as steady as Bill. So, in copying his correct behavior, I do try to devote time to meditation, although I'm not nearly as disciplined, because there's always an excuse that there's something more important to do.
Yeah. So here I teach loving kindness meditation. So I follow the discourses from the scriptures. So what the Blessed One taught, delivered during his times. So the reason I choose the loving kindness meditations, because when you practice these meditations, this is immediately effective. So when you practice now, you will get the result right now. So that's why, I practiced in Myanmar and Thailand about 14 years the insight meditation. So after 14 years, then I changed my meditation from insight to loving kindness. So because the loving kindness is a faster progress than other meditations. So you can try. Mm-hmm. You can try and then you can get a result, So the sutta here that I choose, because they are coming here every Friday, so I'll give the basic instructions when I'll finish the sutta. Okay? So let me explain the experience of the Blessed One, and when after finishing this, then I'll give you how to practice loving kindness meditation. Alright? So here, thus have I heard that, who said that? This one. This is the Venerable who was attendant of the Blessed One. So whenever the Blessed One went any place for giving Dhamma talk, so Venerable Ananda, so Ananda was the attendant of the Buddha. So he went with him and he listened what the Blessed One delivered Dhamma talk. And so when he passed away, after 3 months, the first Buddhist council held in India. So in that the first Buddhist council, the 500 Arahant were present. But that time, Venerable Ananda didn't attain Arahantship. So Arahant means one who attained the highest peace, one who overcome the greed, hatred and delusion from their mind. Then he or she can attain Arahant. Jesus asked me one question. Can lay people attain the Arahantship? Of course. Everybody can attain an Arahantship, not only monk. Everyone. You know, during the Buddha's time, someone went to the Blessed One for listening Dhamma talk every day at a temple. So he was listening Dhamma talk from the Buddha, and then first day he attained Istri Mantra, Sotapanna, second day once returner, and Sakadagami, and third day he attained the Anagami. It's a non-returner. So, you know, they're husband and wife. When the husband names Visak, he attained Anagami, non-returner. Of course, their husband and wife, they love each other. So when Visak, he came back after attaining Anagami, so he tried to be separate. He wanted to stay in a different cabin, different room, you know, different room. He doesn't want to sleep with his wife. And in his wife, the doubt aroused. What happened? Why my husband is changing a lot? What is going on? Maybe he started loving my other girl. So another doubt arose in his mind. So she decided, okay, today when we'll take the dinner together, and I will ask him, what is going on? Why he doesn't love me like before? And then, so when they were taking the dinner, he was very quiet. Visak was very quiet, not talking, just took the dinner and went to sleep, but a different room. And she went to his room and asked him, what is going on? Why you are not talking like before? Then he explained everything. He said, you know, I went to the monastery for listening the Dhamma talk from the Blessed One. So now I attain one non-returner, Anagami. So you can stay at my home like my sister. You see, the Visak said. What? So I have listen to me. Like my sister. So whatever I have, the property, I can give you. You just offer me the food. That's all. And then she said, what happened? What happened? Why are you talking like this? Then she said, I become Anagami. I become Anagami. That means no greed in his mind. No greed in his mind. And then no hatred. Hatred already disappeared from his mind. You know, just little bit delusion in his mind. Because of that, he didn't attain the Arahantship. When he explained about his attainment, then his wife said, if the man can attain a spiritual path, can woman attain a spiritual path, noble path? She asked them. And she said, of course, everybody can gain that. Everybody can attain that. Then she said, okay, I want to be nun. She decided, I want to be nun. Could you allow me, please? And she said, okay, no problem. I was thinking if you become nun, then I can organize everything, big ceremony. Then you can get ordinations, then you can stay at the monastery. So that's why the Buddha never separate. The monks can practice noble path and lay people cannot practice. It's not like that. Man, woman, every knowledge is the same. Now you got it right. This is the difference. That's why I said this story. So here, in this sutta, there he addressed the bhikkhus. Bhikkhus means monks. Thus monks, Venerable Sir, he replied, the Blessed One said this, monks, before my enlightenment, while I was still only an unenlightenment bodhisattva, it occurred to me, suppose that I divide my thoughts into two classes. So one is the positive, another one is negative. So here he said, then I set on one side thoughts of sensual desire, thoughts of ill will, and thoughts of cruelty. This is negative one, right? And I set on the other side thoughts of renunciation and thoughts of non-ill will and thoughts of non-cruelty. So he divided into two. So when you meditate, if sensual desire arises, then you have to use the harmonious practice. So I give the two paper. The first one, could you see that? The first paper. So there are the 5 hindrances. There are 5 hindrances. Sensual desire, number 1. Number 2, aversion or hatred. And number 3, sleepiness and dullness. When you meditate, some people just meditate 5 minutes, they feel sleepy. Sleepiness and dullness, I should not practice today 1 hour. Maybe tomorrow I will practice 2 hours. This is dullness. Okay? And the next one is sleepiness, the restlessness and anxiety. So when you meditate, your mind go here and there, running everywhere. And dullness, the restlessness, anxiety. I want to keep my mind in one place, but my mind never listens to me. It's going everywhere. This is anxiety. And then last one is doubt arise. What the Blessed One said in the scripture, maybe this is not right. What Bhante is saying, everybody call me Bhante. So you also can call me Bhante, right? B-H-A-N-T. So what Bhante is teaching, this is not right. It doesn't work. And then what the Blessed One said about the dependent originations, karma, insight meditation, mindfulness, maybe it doesn't work. So doubt arises in your mind. So when these 5 hindrances, anyone arises in your mind, you have to use the harmonious practice. I written down the second one. You see, you just recognize it when unwholesome thought arises in your mind and release it. Don't pay attention there because this is unwholesome. And relax tension and tightness in your head and in your mind and body. Just relax it. So when you see some meditator, when they practice meditation, they're too serious, they push them a lot. This meditation is like this. You open up your mind. Okay? Some people, they really practice very serious. So if you do that, you may get a headache. Huge headache in your mind. So that way, hindrances arise again and again. Your mind will be disturbed. You will not be able to practice very peacefully. So what you have to do, just don't be too serious, okay? Just open up your mind. When tension and tightness arise in your mind, just relax it. Just relax, tension and tightness. Relax in your head, body and mind, just to relax it. And then smile. So when you smile, what do you feel? You feel good, right? But the Blessed One never say, okay, smile. He didn't say that, but he said, bring up the wholesome thought in your mind. So how do you bring? When you smile, your mind is very clear, pure, and agile. So this is the wholesome. So and keep the wholesome thought as long as you can. So this is the harmonious practice I say, or write for. So when any hindrances arise in your mind, you just use the harmonious practice. So that way, you will see the 5 hindrances will be weaker, 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 weaker. And eventually, you attain arahantship. so when you attain the arahantship, hindrances never arise in your mind. Somebody asks me, Bhante, how can I stop the hindrances not to arise? Hindrances will arise until you attain the arahant. Some people think that, no, I cannot practice because hindrances is arising again and again, again and again. And I cannot practice anymore. Meditation is not for me. You have to be patient. Just when you meditate every day, then you will see hindrances will be day by day weaker, 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 and your meditation will develop step by step. So that way, you will understand how hindrances is subsiding. So here the Blessed One is talking about here. You see, as I abided thus, diligent, ardent, and resolute, a thought of sensual desire arose in me. He's talking about himself. What happened when he meditated? I understood thus. This thought of sensual desire has arisen in me. This leads to my own afflictions, to others' afflictions, and to the afflictions of both. It obstructs wisdom. So here wisdom means dependent origination. Okay? So you have to understand wisdom. So one who can see the dependent originations, so the time the wisdom arose in his mind, and causes difficulties and leads away from Nibbana. So when sensual desire arises in your mind and the ill will arise in your mind, then cruelty will arise, Nibbana is far away from you. So that's why he's talking about here. So it obstructs wisdoms, causes difficulties, and leads away from Nibbana. So Ni plus Vana. Ni means no. Vana means fire. So no fire in your mind. So great, the Blessed One said, great is like fire. Hatred is like fire. Delusion is like fire. So delusion means one who doesn't understand the Four Noble Truths. So Four Noble Truths I'll explain here gradually. So when I consider this leads to my own afflictions, it subsided in me. So he understood. When I consider this leads to other afflictions, it subsided in me. When I consider this leads to the afflictions of both, it subsided in me. When I consider this obstructs wisdom, causes difficulties, and leads away from Nibbana, it subsided in me. You see, he understood, he has knowledge. Some people, when they meditate, they don't know what they are doing. They just close their eyes. They just close their eyes. They said, I am meditating now. I am the good meditator. Don't disturb me. But actually they don't know what they are doing. But here the Blessed One said that I understood what is going on. When unwholesome thought arose in my mind, I subsided it in me. I abandoned it. Because he has knowledge, he understood that. So that's why these meditations Buddhism is you must understand first, then you practice. You know, when he attained enlightenment, after enlightenment he decided. So Jesus, he sent me text message yesterday. He says, Bhante, this Buddhism is so deep. It's not easy to understand. And I told him, okay, you can come tomorrow. I'll explain. Why did the Buddha, after attaining the enlightenment, he decided not to teach to others? You know, he decided after attaining enlightenment, he said, my teaching is so deep. I don't think so people will understand in the world. Because he practiced 6 years. And eventually he became enlightenment. And he understood that what I gain, if I teach to others, those people, they are not ready. They are enjoying. They are not ready to understand my teaching. So he decided, I am not going to teach. Then the king of the deities, he understood. His chair shaking like this. And he used his psychic power, the king of the deities, and he said, what is going on? Who is going to take my chair? And when he used his psychic power, then he understood in the world, someone attained enlightenment. And he decided he will not teach his dharma, his truth. Then he came down in the human world and he invited the Blessed One, Venerable Sir, what you gain, what you attain, please teach for the benefit of others, for the happiness of others. I am going to invite you. Then he accepted his invitations and he decided who will understand first, to who I will go for teaching. His previous teacher. First teacher from who he learned how to attain the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, the base of infinite space, the base of infinite consciousness, and the base of the nothingness. So here jhana means stage of meditation. Because you are the newcomer, that's why I have to explain for you. They already know that. so jhana means stage of meditation. All level of understanding, you can use anyone. So I use the stage of meditation because the first jhana, first stage of meditation, second jhana, second stage of meditation, third jhana, third stage of meditation. So when he was thinking that I am going to teach to my first teacher, one deity came to him. He said, Venerable Sir, your first teacher, Alar Kalama, his name, he already passed away 1 week ago. Then the Buddha was thinking, okay, to who I'll go for teaching now. Second teacher, from who he learned the base of neither perception nor non-perception, that meditation. And another deity came, said, Venerable Sir, your second teacher, Uddaka Ramaputta, his name, he passed away this morning. And then he was thinking, who will understand my teaching now? His 5 friends with whom he practiced meditation many years, then he's approaching to them. So they saw from far away. They were thinking, oh, Gautama Buddha, he left us. Now he's coming back again to practice meditation with us. we are not going to respect him. We are not going to help him. But the Buddha had, metta, loving kindness, great loving kindness and compassion to all his old friends. He's going, approaching to them. And then when he close to them, and someone prepared the seat for him, someone took the alms pearl from him, everyone started to respect him, So then he gave the Dhamma talk to them. The first discourse, Dhammachakkapavattana Sutta. Dhamma means Dhamma, Chakra, the wheel of the cycle. The whole of cycle. This is the first sutta he delivered to the 5 friends. So from that time, so those friends, they meditate, and eventually they become noble person. So here he said, when I consider this abstract wisdom causes difficulties and leads away from Nibbana, it subsided in me. When a thought of sensual desire arose in him, you see, when sensual desire arose, just use the harmonious practice.